Good morning. Today is the night of September 11th. It's 6:47 now. This is Tomo, your content director. Before that, set the channel subscription notification like. Thank you very much. Today, I'm proudly wearing a Morrissey t-shirt. Recently, I've only covered political and international affairs. I like that fashion. Sometimes that about brands on a bus. I thought I'd talk to you for a moment. That's what I thought. You know, those guys, Louis Vuitton and stuff. LVH is in. And I love it too. It's Burberry. The current situation in which it is sluggish. That's no good call. It is said that if 4 units continue, the company will collapse. This pattern, I would like to explain a little. 1, regarding the economic background and current issues. For luxury brands, it took a year until the beginning of 2022. There was a pandemic. I'm recovering. Industry-wide sales, 21% increase. Evita Omegan, a notable figure, also rose 6%. However, in the second half of 22 years, this time it's inflation and then the war in Ukraine. This emerges as a challenge. Growth has slowed. LVMH, Burberry, renowned brands such as Opacity, when it suffers from supply chain disruptions. Year 233, fashion, industry leaders, cost reduction country Burberry. Well, in the second half of 2022, primarily conservative profit forecasts, in particular sluggish sales in the US market, were highlighted. Second, I would like to tell you about growth jobs by region. America is still the market for breathing bus. It's a major source of growth. In the 23rd year, I was expecting a recommendation of 5% to 10%. Young people in particular have a strong interest in luxury goods. Farfetch technology. Over the past 21 years, it has made up 20% of sales from the American market. However, the flu has affected the middle-income bracket significantly. Reduced consumption, economic outlook inflammable. Concerns like San Francisco, New York. It's a high-cost city. Instead, Lloyd is focusing on secondary cities such as New Orleans, where luxury brands are located. It is said that it has become a new growth base. To us, this phenomenon is unfolding in the United States unknowingly. Global brands and local fashion shows, enhancing artist collaboration. It generates region-specific content. Conversely, Japan and South Korea remains pivotal to the Asian market, particularly for branded luxury items. Notable market. Well, that's especially a dream. It was mentioned many years ago there are frequent claims that sales at Louis Vuitton's Nagoya outlet surpass those at its Paris flagship store. Sales figures for Hermes, a 22.7% rise. In South Korea, Moncler, enhanced remote sales, it's EEK, recovery of tourist domestic consumption, supported by an increase, stable growth is expected. And the third, as a strategic response and a vision for the future, brand cost reduction, strengthen risk management. A further 75% of companies reduce the variety of products and styles. Rebalancing of seasonable products, basic items. Also price of companies planning to reduce 10%, expecting a price reduction of more than consumers respond to saving thinking. More than 10% of sales in 23 years, predicted to arise from discounted products, was done. This is referred to as the Comprehensive State of Fashion 22.3. According to the detailed report, I'm actively using it now. Fourth, consumer code changes, new test drive opportunities. This is after pandemic. Casual wear. Sportswear, demand increases rapidly, especially working remotely from home. With the spread of work, casual clothing has become ingrained in consumers' daily lives. Conversely, accessories, share rate of non-essential items such as homage shoot. Consumption is reduced due to the impact of economic uncertainty. You're doing it. Had been postponed by makeup. Events such as weddings are on the rise again. Approximately 40% of managers prefer wearing formal attire. In the year 2380, it led to growth. Then there's the digital marketing strategy. This is natural. With increasing investment in new channels to replace the social media state, especially retail media networks, enhancing brand communities. Then staking customer data, maximizing margins. That's about it. This is, isn't it? No bad. Our brand. There exists a pattern where management's influence is evident. Leadership. Greatly influence brand success over failure. See, and by not implementing the right strategy, market trends, If you can't keep up with changing consumer needs, your brand's competitiveness will rapid decline. Economic headwinds, industry changes correspond to, if things are delayed, revenue or decrease, losing the trust of investors and consumers, BMH, even for luxury brands such as Burberry, the judgment of loss of market share due to mistakes, long-term growth stunted. Burberry. To elaborate, I used to adore Burberry, but now I'm skeptical of their chances for success. I thought, more and more high-end stocks are being removed from stock exchanges. The Dow down 76% from the best stock price here. I will. There are 4 stocks. The horizontal 6 has changed, and this is sluggish, and this is not fashion apparel. Intel. However, this is Intel, and this company name is Intel. Intelligence, the so-called, like a rectangular spy. It makes sense. You knew this. Already devastating. Nah, I don't believe it. If you buy 60%, Ellie, uncover a missed investment opportunity, then this is $12 billion in assets. It is said that I overlooked it. From Apple, you're also refusing to say that silicon survival is over. Big 4 of NOCO. Furthermore, there's a decline pattern of large companies. First, born of success with 50,000. Second, an undisciplined path to expansion. 3, regarding risks and issues. Avoidance of makeshift. 4, pursuit of one-shot reversal measures. 5, mediocre companies. Crash into, even if you choose the wrong person for collaboration at least once, you can still recover. If it happens for 3 or 4 vehicles, this is bound to happen. Well, party to, the same goes for people. Each number, it's hereditary or something. Some bad people have numbers. I'm sure I don't love you like this. Dictatorship is not good. Something like this, metacognition as human behavior. This is business. I think you can make great use of it. Because of failure, and it's an influence, but proper strategy, if we don't respond to new trends and technologies, losing the competition in the market, it's natural, isn't it? Return with consumers, lack of understanding of needs, brand popularity leads to a decline. To summarize, fashion industry in FY23 last year is indispensable, and GS was characterized by fraud, valve companies, cost management, risk management, sustainability, and digitalization. Then the investment of it through, in my opinion, we must remain highly competitive in the market. What type of business professional is this? Even for managers, common, I think that's what it is. English language narrated. New channel. Also started another channel with English subtitles. Therefore, even people outside Japanese-speaking countries, I want you to see it. Then this specific channel, inaugurated with a grand launch. It's been less than a month, but thanks to you. The number of channel subscribers, more than 200 people. Individuals from India, Philippines, and Vietnam, Pai among others. You approximately see about 30%. This was quite surprising. After that, I also composed a notebook for English lessons. I also write Substacks, so be sure to Substack. If you purchase it, my investigative reporting, you will be able to afford it financially. So please, for Japanese people, please visit an online salon. I want you to come in. I've been contemplating. Give it a try today. If this continues, companies will fall. And luxury apparel brands, LVMH, and regarding the decline of Burberry, I sent it to you. See you then.